The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Andrew Rogers alongside Carson-Newman men's soccer head coach Stephen Lyons as his team opens up the season tomorrow evening against Trevecca, Nazarene, and Nashville. Coach, preseason is basically over with. It's time to play some games. You got 2 this week and starts a stretch where you'll play 5 of your first 6 away from McCowan Field. How is your team prepared and how effective do you think the preseason was to get this group ready for the 2025 year?
Preseason, it goes so quickly, and a heavy bit on the road to begin with, but again, it's going to test the guys' resilience. We've talked a lot in preseason about setting new standards, new benchmarks, and that's going to be, obviously, the guys are going to have to prove that in the games and how they react to adverse situations, and hopefully they can adjust quickly to get some good results early on.
Certainly, when you go on the road, you want to take experience with you and not kind of have a brand new team when you embark on this stretch. And you have that this year. You have a lot of experience returning, even though you did lose your 2 captains from last season. How do you hope that experience pays off to propel this team to a better year than last year, but also to get off to a good start here on the road?
Yeah, experience is big, but again, we've talked about it. It's going to be, how are they reacting in training, how they're reacting again with adversity in the games, whether they're playing significant minutes or whether it's supporting from the bench. We talk about it. Everybody's got to be bought in and on the same page.
Last year, you opened up with Trevecca Nazarene. It was a tough 2-2 draw. Both teams had really good opportunities throughout the game. Break down that result. I think it was one that you probably thought you could win based on how you started in that game. How much do you look back on that game to prepare for this year?
Yeah, we have to look at it because, I think we took an early 2-0 lead and then probably should have put the game to bed. Made a couple of defensive errors that they capitalised on, and felt in the end it was one that they kind of got away from us, but couldn't complain. It was a fair result, and they've got some very dangerous players. So again, it'll be another hard test, especially with it being on the road. All
of your non-conference games are against teams from the Gulf South Conference. You're pretty familiar with this league. What stands out each and every year when you face these teams and the caliber you get, even though you may not know all the players and be familiar with them when you go into a season opener, but it seems like this league is always really competitive.
Yeah, it's super competitive, very, very good conference. And you're always going to be in for a battle. So that's probably the biggest thing, You're going to have to outwork your opponents and be tactically sound. And again, you're not going to get an awful lot of opportunities. So when you do get them chances, taking the chances and then being defensively solid is so important because, they can be so dangerous. And hopefully we're able to do that.
It's Trevecca tomorrow, and then you'll have 2 full days off before a trip to Alabama Huntsville on Sunday afternoon. What do you want to see from your club? Obviously, you want to see 2 wins, but what do you want to see on the pitch, regardless of result, that impresses you and makes you feel good as a coach heading into the weeks ahead?
Obviously, good performances. The guys buying into what we've been asking, and a big thing we've talked about from last season, we need to be a lot more defensively secure, and so hopefully we're able to pick up a couple of clean sheets as well and put the icing on the cake.
All right, Coach, best of luck this week.
Thank you.
That's head coach Stephen Lyons. I'm Andrew Rogers, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.